Virginia's husband was talking about how it's kind of crazy with the passing of Ozzy Osbourne at the age of 76 that we have seen another case of celebrities going in threes. Most recently, you had
Connie Francis
and Malcolm Jamal-Warner.
And then Ozzy.
Yep.
Like bam, bam, bam.
Mm-hmm. All pretty quick. Yeah, in fact, that is within 5 days. So I guess that's maybe where you consider to be in the pocket of, okay, if celebrities do die in threes, it's got to be relatively soon. So the question is this just something that's in our heads, or is this actually something that does happen? There was actually a review in 2014 done by the New York Times that found that since the year 1990, 7 trios have died within 5 day spans.
Wow, 7 trios.
So that is, within 24 years, it happens 7 times. Is that an impressive, astounding number? And is that enough to say that celebrities always die in threes?
If you want to read into it and make something of nothing, yes.
Okay, right.
But honestly, no, not really.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a complete slam dunk, but it is one of those things that does kind of stick in your head because you just heard that celebrities always die in threes. So you're like, yeah, they do. And it's because you think of that one time. So how many different times can you think when we lost 3 celebrities within, I would say, a 2-week span? Where maybe you could say, okay, celebrities die in threes.
Richie Valens, the Big Bopper, and who else was on the plane?
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
That is the only time that 3 celebrities died at the same time.
Wow.
In 1959, it was a plane crash.
Yeah, it's
The day the music died. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie.
whoever sings at a karaoke really should get a scolding because it's such a long song. I mean, it's like a 7-minute.
You can cut it off after the first verse.
I would agree.
Only the first word. Some of the other ones that have gone on, the one that really stands out to me was I remember the Michael Jackson death back in June of 2009. This is probably the biggest slam dunk because you had a pretty good, notable celebrity death. And we were just kind of grinding the wheels of doing the tributes and be like, oh my gosh, let's pay attention to the celebrity. All of a sudden, Michael Jackson knocked this other celebrity right off of the news.
Oh, Farrah Fawcett.
Yes.
I remember that.
I mean, it was crazy. And this was all within 2 days. This is June of 2009 that this went down. You had Farrah Fawcett pass, and then hours later, Michael Jackson dies. And then we all forgot about Farrah Fawcett, unfortunately. And the other death that we had was Ed McMahon.
Oh.
He was the sidekick on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Yes.
No one remembered my death. No.
If you die right next to Michael Jackson, you are going to get overshadowed.
That's just where I would hate it. If I were a celebrity, I wouldn't want to. I want to be the big one that's in it. You got Ozzy, Malcolm Jamal-Warner, Connie Francis. Connie, definitely something in her day. Malcolm Jamal-Warner, great guy, had child actor that did some other great projects, but you're not beating Ozzy Osbourne.
They went in ascending order of importance.
You think so?
So
Okay.
sorry, but that's just the facts.
I'll never forget the Michael Jackson death because we were going to do this big dangerous stunt that day.
Really?
It was me untying myself on a moving motorcycle. And
I can't imagine
yourself.
why you
What do you
have-
mean you're untying yourself?
I was tied to a motorcycle,
Yeah.
and I had to untie myself before the motorcycle took off, and we literally spent 90 seconds on it because of Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would love to take that same idea and run that by our legal team right now to get approval.
We did. It's on video.
It's a different day, different company.
Yeah. I would love to just hear their reaction. Be like, yeah. No.
We should do that. Should be the bit. We pitch all the ideas we've already done to the new company just for a laugh.
I've actually thought about that. I've been working on compiling all of them, and I wanted to send an email, and they just be like, clearly you're trolling us.
I think
Clearly,
Well,
yes.
you got to breadcrumb them. You can't
Right.
put them all in one email.
Yeah.
You got to breadcrumb them and make it a reoccurring bit where you're not going to believe what they said this
I
time.
think it was I was in a straitjacket, tied. I had to get out of the straitjacket before the motorcycle took off with me.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Okay, we'll have to write that down.
When you say that out loud.
No safety, Matt. No, nothing. No
Nothing.
precautions. Just motorcycle, straitjacket, and cement below you.
And it was such like we spent maybe 60 seconds on it because of the Michael Jackson story.
Wow, well, it feels like it needs to breathe, doesn't it?
Michael Jackson died so that you didn't have to do that bit.
Yeah.
That was a gift.
He died to save my life.
The other times where celebrities have died in threes, it happened within 1 week in January of 2016. You had David Bowie, Glenn Frey, and then Alan Rickman. He's the guy that was in the Harry Potter movies. He also was the amazing bad guy in Die Hard.
Hans Gruber.
Hans?
Yeah. Should have gotten a lot more credit for his career contributions, but those three. That's within a week.
Okay.
Then in 2006, in December, within 5 days, you had the death of James Brown, Gerald Ford, former president, and Saddam Hussein.
Oh, wow.
How about that, huh?
Crazy week.
Yes. And then the other time that it's happened, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Shirley Temple, and Sid Caesar within 10 days in early 2014. So those are the times. I've got basically there are 5 really solid examples of when celebrities have died in threes. And those are your most convincing. So would you say that celebrities always die in threes?
It's fun to say, but yeah, when you look at in all of history.
Yeah. Maybe not. But yeah,
It's
this
not
time
fun.
counts.
If you're a celebrity and you die in threes, it's not fun for like the Connie Francises of it all. Because you don't get
What you would hate is if there are 2 celebrities that just died and your health's not great. That's when you're like, okay, now I'm nervous. Now, if you're the first one, Connie doesn't know that she's kicking it all off.
You're right.
You know, and even the second one's like, oh, okay. You know, Malcolm Jamal-Warner. In fact, they broke down today that beach that he was swimming on. They have massive signs about how dangerous it was. The rip currents, it's in English, it's in Spanish. And it just, at that point, when you go in, it's like, dude, I don't know, man.
And he was in there with his daughter.
Yeah.
Surfers saved his daughter, and
Yeah.
then they weren't able to save him. So she was there.
Right. So that obviously wasn't
Crazy.
expected. And then I really, it's kind of crazy that at 76, I was shocked by the Ozzy death. Yesterday I was like, wow. And I think it's only because he did that concert 2 weeks ago.
You figured he had at least a couple years left.
Yeah, I figured
Like
that.
2.
You know what? I figured that was his last.
Yeah.
And then he would have another year or 2 maybe. And he would just spend time with his family. And then, but to do it in 2 weeks, it lets you know how much he geared up for that last performance.
What do you think about the rumor I saw on TikTok that him and Sharon have a pact? If one of them goes, the other one goes.
Well, if it's on TikTok, I definitely believe it, Kevin.
I think that could not be a bigger made up story. That maybe is the worst piece of garbage I've ever heard.
I don't know.
There is zero truth to that. Absolute zero truth.
But TikTok said, Kevin.
Good heavens. Wow. It's getting worse, Bird. It's getting worse.
It is.